Good morning, everybody. I made a short video before about the Brooklyn Center shooting. I wanted to give you guys a little update. So, the Brooklyn Center shooting is the National Guard has been deployed. This is what we know so far. They are working with multiple agencies to protect the police department from getting attacked from last night by the protesters. I wanted to say it's disgusting that the Brooklyn Center shopping mall, 30 small businesses were destroyed. You know, they have nothing to do with the shooting. They have nothing to do with any of it. It's just not right. You know, it's not right. I'm not saying the cops did the right thing. I'm not saying, I don't know who's right or wrong in this situation. I do know one thing. This is the start of a civil war. Every person is going to weaponize themselves now. There's no way anybody in their right mind is going to allow a police officer to pull them over without having their own weapon on them. You know, it can be anybody. Black, purple, anything. So, you know, we need to understand one thing. There's a lot more of us than there's them. And they know that. But guys, try to stay at peace. Try to stay, you know, there is a right way of doing this. You know what I mean? I know you're frustrated. A lot of people feel like police department is the gang members now, that are just shooting people. You know, look, I'm a big supporter of law enforcement. However, what I've been seeing, and what I've personally experienced with the law enforcement of Pottstown Police Department, I'm starting to see what people are talking about. You know, they're good cops, but they're corrupted cops. And cops that are beat on people, shoot people for no reason. Just because they're trigger hungry. You know, and it's not right. It's not right. You know, it's just not the way it's supposed to go. You're not supposed to leave your house and never come back just because of some piece of paper or a warrant even. You know, even if you have a warrant, you don't have to be shot for it. I mean, a warrant is for you to go see a judge so you can, you know, claim your innocence. You know, this is beyond normal, is all I'm saying. You know, a lot of people want to talk about the racial part of it. And it's the white and the black. And because they're black, they would... No, that's nonsense. And I know this because I grew up in New York. I grew up in Brooklyn. Black, white, purple, Hispanic, it don't matter to them. They will hunt down anybody that gives them a hard time. And you also have to understand something, that the Senate, the Congress in your state representatives, your local councilmen, they're all connected to the police department. You got to understand that they can't win their election without the police department support. You ever seen everybody like always, oh, I got the support and endorsement of the fraternal, blah, 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 blah. That's because without them, they can't do it. And that's the truth. You know, the fire department, the police department, the EMS, you know, and a lot of local politicians will count on them, you know, to win their races. You know, I personally don't. You know, I filed my lawsuit against Pottstown Police Department for corruption. And Mr. Palladino, which is a judge apparently in the Pottstown court. So, you know, there's a lot of views on this, a lot of ways of looking at these things. My way is, look, law enforcement, we need them. We need them to protect us. However, we need to clean house in law enforcement. You know, you have very good cops that actually have integrity, have, you know, save lives, care about people. And then you have cops that are gang members. You know, they're young. Usually, you know, they're trigger happy. They want to rob the gang members, the drug dealers. They're keeping all that cash, all that stashes, all of that, and all goes under the table. But they also set people up to either get shot or, set them up to end up in jail, basically. I've seen it done. It has happened. People need to wake up. Yes, we all love law enforcement, okay? I'm a Republican. I love law enforcement. But we all know also they are corrupted as they come. And not all of them, but there's always, every precinct has that little percentage of that gang unit that doesn't care about nothing and does all the dirty work and shields themselves with the judges, writes up trumped up warrants. So, when they tell me that this guy had a warrant, that doesn't tell me anything. That warrant could have been made this morning. You know what I mean? So there's a lot more to it, is my point. I really hope civil war doesn't start. But honestly, from the sources I hear, from what I'm seeing so far right now, the way that the people are treating the cops, it's just a matter of time. It's going to be the people versus the cops. We're going to most likely lose law and order. And we have to rebuild it. It's just the honest truth. A lot of people say that that's not the case, that's not going to happen. There's going to be no civil war. Of course there is. What do you mean there's going to be no civil war? How's there going to be no civil war when the cops are shooting the blacks to kill them and the blacks don't want to get killed? They're going to shoot back, And a lot of us are neighbors with these guys. We got to protect ourselves too. This is our house. Got to protect them, ourselves, our kids. Cops need to be careful. We warned you before. Don't cross the line. Same thing goes for Pottstown Police Department. I told you guys. You guys are good cops. But Officer Valinky, whatever the hell his name is, and that gang member of a Pottstown Police Department, that's the reason why cops are getting the bad reputation. You're going to get fired. You're going to be gone. You're going to get removed from police department. And that's the best case scenario. Guys, just stay safe out there. I always say, just stay safe. Love yourselves. Be careful with yourselves. Make sure that you stay in pair. Even if I don't care what color you are, be careful. Be careful getting pulled over. This is a crazy time, honestly. This country is no longer the United States. It's no longer has laws or rules. It's all gone. Everybody's doing whatever they want. Like if you want to open up a business, you don't got to follow codes anymore at all, because they can't do anything about it because it's not in the 1776 Constitution. But anyway, the point is that there's a lot of things that are happening in this country that is not fair. A lot of people are hurting. A lot of people are getting killed. A lot of people are getting stabbed, choked. Businesses are getting looted. Businesses are getting destroyed by the Gestapo, the one with the mass Nazi stuff. You know what I mean? But they careful where they go. They ain't coming to my shop. They know better. Please do come tell me about the mask in my shop. See what happens. You're going to get your ass kicked the hell out of here. And that's in a nice way of putting it. Stop it. Stop it with the Gestapo shit. None of us are going to wear a mask, man. We're not. What you going to do? They can't do anything. All right, guys. This was Freedom News. Click the subscribe button. I'm going to have a lot more information coming out, not just about the shoot, Brooklyn Center shoot. I'm trying to get Mike Flynn on this. So, listen, just subscribe and follow.